to go. Who's online? This guy's still out there. Kudo's pretty good too. You were just watching the VOD of our games? What do you think? Dude, I might have to. Dude, I'm gonna have to get warmed up so we can run it again, dude. So we can run it again, dude. Because I'm not doing stuff like that in games yet. I need to get to the point where I'm like comfortable enough to get double taps, get good double taps and stuff like that. Good game sense, yeah, decent game sense. That's one of the things I worked on with JC. I had game sense. That's honestly what I believe put me in champ before. But what I talked about with JC kind of just like helped solidify like just like that portion of my like Rocket League. I don't know what you call it, talent, maybe. Because obviously I'm not the most mechanical player. Definitely not the most mechanical player, but being in the right place at the right time. Trying to get that down. Part of it, I feel like, comes from we had some great pat. We did connect a few times. Part of it, I think, is like I played sports in real life, so it's kind of like some things just make sense to me as far as like positioning and having to guard a goal. There are a few things that like strategically I don't do. There's definitely like higher levels of Rocket League gameplay specifically. Definitely things I don't do, but I just gotta kind of write that into my mind a little bit so I can start doing certain things. Certain things that I'm conscious of now because of the coach that came in here because of JC, but I just gotta put some things into practice. Start using wave dash for recoveries. My main thing for recoveries is I gotta start using freaking, what is it called? Power slide. I gotta start using power slide. I don't use power slide at all. I've been like slowly trying to incorporate it. Well, I haven't been trying to incorporate it slowly. I've been trying to remember to use it, and it's been happening slowly. But that's like, I don't use power slide at all. I mean, I got up here with no power slide. I got up to these ranks with no power slide. So I'm hoping, like, once I start using stuff like power slide, like, it just makes me that much better. Once I fix those small faults, maybe I'll hit C3 or GC1 next season. Maybe that's true. It would be cool to kind of like play up there in like some of the higher levels of Rocket League. Get me out of freaking champ, dude. Get me out of here. I'm sure it'd be more interesting to watch as well. If I'm playing like at a higher level. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, those champ lobbies kind of felt easy. Granted, I'm playing with somebody who's like champ 3, but like I said, even before solo queuing, yeah, solo queuing 2s, I usually solo queue 2s and 3s, so it is terrible. Yeah. What was I saying before that? Oh, I was playing in like C3 lobbies before, actually before the coaching, so hopefully I can hit those higher lobbies. Hopefully I can. I swear though, my ping kills me. Do you think we hit C2 tonight? I think so. I think we can hit C2 tonight. I think I'm what, Div 3 right now? I just gotta get warmed up here. Get my get my legs back. Hold on. These aren't good aerials at all right now. At all. Those ones matches kind of threw me for a loop a little bit too. It could be a weird switch, yeah. Honestly, I don't know. 2s feels good. 2s feels really good, to be honest. But, like, that's to be expected because, like, 2s was... When I first started playing Rocket League, 2s was, like, my main game mode with my best friend. So honestly, it feels good to be back in 2s, to be honest. And like that's what oh my god, look at that. Oh, if I could have got that angle. It's amazing what like just a little tiny bit of coaching. Oh, I mean, he was here for a while, but like a day of coaching, like kind of upped my game a lot, man. think we'd be able to hit C2 tonight. Seems realistic. Yeah, the biggest thing with like the coaching is like giving you a sense of the correct thing to practice. Because I knew that I was bad at certain things, but I just didn't know how to practice them. I didn't know how to get better at them. And the things that I was doing right sometimes, I'm like, okay, am I doing them right because I'm getting lucky? Or am I doing them right because I'm practicing the correct way? So I think like getting like coaching kind of like solidifies like, oh, I'm doing the technique the right way. I should keep trying to practice it this way, because I was doing a lot of experimenting on my own. But like I might have been doing too much experimenting, to be honest. Where it's like I did something right, and then I would like, even though I did it right, I would still change it up because I like couldn't quite break it down in my own head like while I was doing it. It's kind of hard to break down your own play. Yeah, focus on one or two things at a time. Dude, like he gave me so much information. I was expecting it to like focus on one or two things at a time. He gave me so much info. And like right now this is literally a day of practicing double taps, right? A freaking day of practicing double taps, and I've hit like crazy double taps in practice. Whereas I wasn't connecting with the ball at all before. So like the amount of like improvement in just that short amount of time is like it's crazy to me. I'm hitting stuff where I'm like, oh my gosh, like how? I'm still surprised. There's one setup that I need to figure out though. It's that one. It's that setup right there. It's getting the ball to the wall and being able to follow up. It's flicking the ball to the wall with a flip. I have a feeling if JC was to pop in here, I would like lose all my skill because I was nervous again. I'd be like, yeah, look what I can do, and then absolutely do nothing. Probably something like that if he was in here. But even like, I don't know, man. It's like, it was so much different than like watching a YouTube video. Cause like you can watch a YouTube video and it'll tell you it'll tell you how to do it the right way. But it took JC like a few times to like explain things a different way, like in different ways for me to like understand it. And then like even then, like, I watched like part of it back, and he's like explaining to me turn on the wall to do, let me show you, to do this type of aerial. To like maintain speed and stay on the wall, how to connect with like a ball that you've like hit and kind of let, like, to maintain speed, to like keep speed during a play. It like took me a while to understand that, and like he explained it in so many different ways, and then it took him explaining it a few ways, and then for me to like practice it, for me to actually process like what I was supposed to do. And even then, the thing is like even then, with like him telling me what I was doing, what I need to do better, or like how to do it, I still wasn't piecing it together. And then I watched him do it a few times, and I'm like, oh, maybe I can make sense of this in my head, in my own head, right? Like, he's explaining it to me, something's not clicking. I watched him a few times, and then I was like, oh, okay, so there's an extra step that maybe, and it could have been I missed it when he explained it to me one of the times, but there was an extra step that I had to add to like think about. Space RL. Yeah. Did you send me a friend request already, Space? Are any of these people you? Are any of these people you? SP4CE _ RL. Are any of those people you? Chicken, yeah. I am still in training. I actually played, I played some 1s and 2s. Add me, it's right here on the screen. If you want an ad, you're gonna have to do it yourself. It's right down here. Bottom left. Bottom left. If you're on the phone, right there, bottom left. If you're on the phone right there, it's bottom left right there. How much of the screen can you see? That's funny. That's right there though. Center this back up. What's your rank again, chicken? There we go. Ancient Raven. Man, there's a setup I'm really trying to understand here. There's a setup I'm really trying to understand here. Then it's the flick to the wall. It was nice to have a humble teammate for once. Dude, like, I mean, you gotta know, like, when things are, like, everybody makes mistakes. You just can't be upset about them. Like, whether it's you or your teammate. You can't get mad at yourself. Can't get mad at your teammate. Like, what do I look like getting mad at my teammate? And I make mistakes all the time, you know? Like, we're both down here in whatever rank we are. We're both down here, so clearly we both deserve to be down here. Yeah, no reason. That was like the most chill, like champ games. Those were like some of the most chill champ games ever, man. It didn't even feel like that try hard. It honestly just felt like I was having fun. It didn't feel like I was trying to. Oh, here we go. Ooh, that wasn't bad. It didn't feel like I was trying that hard. Yeah, guys, find yourself some parties for sure. If a lot of you guys want to play Rocket League and I'm doing this kind of stuff, feel free to freaking find a party to play Rocket League in. Chill with the community. That's good attitude right there, Space, for sure. Gold, yeah, I can't remember what rank Chicken is. Chicken is C1. Is Chicken really C1? Grand Plat. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, no hate, but I was like, there's no way. I was like, no hate, but there's no way Chicken is C1, dude. I'm playing like a Grand Plat right now. I was Grand Plat earlier today in ones for sure. Daddy06, what's good? Thanks for joining me on YouTube. First time I'm seeing you in here unless you changed your name. Thanks for joining, man. Oh, so I had the control there? And I feel like that's gonna come from rings. Like I need to play some rings, which I won't do. Maybe I'll download some rings maps tonight. Oh, that would have been nice to get back to. Chicken can't play for about 30 minutes. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my goodness. And that's just like small adjustment right there. I would have never been able to do that. I still got to work on the still got to work on the musties. The musties aren't great right now. Yeah, bro, you said you couldn't play in for 30 minutes. Instantly got ditched. You only care about your flicks. Yeah, I know, dude. The flicks are crazy, man. I'm learning, though. I'm learning, though, Zerty. Vincent, I'm not gonna lie. Vincent, I'm not gonna remember. I might not remember unless you're in here just like all the time. Oh, that was crazy. Unless you're in here all the time, I might not remember to call you Vincent. It's hard trying to remember everyone. It's hard trying to remember everyone's IGN by itself. I will try my best though. I'll try my best though. Now that I think about it, I'm already like, someone else said something similar and I'm like trying to remember his name. It's definitely been tricky. Oh, that was a nasty angle. Oh my gosh. See, I'm like, if I could hit that in game, that'd be sick. That would be sick. Is this what I do for a living? Dude, if I could do this for a living, that would be the dream. But the only thing that's gonna make that possible is you guys. That's I'm being dead serious. The only thing that could make that possible is you guys. And I like, so far, I appreciate all the support that you guys have given me. You guys come in here all the time. Repeat, guys, I've seen Chicken I don't know how many times now. Even through kind of we've had some rough stream days. They're not always like the most exciting thing, but you guys are always in here supporting me on my journey to become better. You guys always want to play. That's nice. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the content, the company, the vibes, whatever it is. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it because you all are the reason, like, I'm gonna keep going with this. Like, basically, y'all make this possible, right? Because if I don't have members, there's no payoff for me. So I appreciate it. That number in here is growing slowly but surely. The amount of people that join the stream each day. Slowly but surely. And then shout out to everyone, like, let me see, a good example. Wild Bro comes in here and he's like telling all his friends. He's telling all his friends, which I really appreciate, and I don't mind at all. Like, get your people in here for sure. Get your own community in here as well. The more the merrier. I don't care who's in here as long as they're not toxic. As long as everyone can oh, thank you, Chicken. Thank you, Chicken. As long as everyone's enjoying their time in the stream, like, I don't care who's in here. Honestly, my hope is that eventually, oh my goodness, what a pinch. My hope is that eventually, like, it's not just interacting with me that keeps you guys coming back, but it's like interacting with each other, right? Like, hopefully we can find, like, we can create like a group of like chill people that just like enjoy just like hanging out. I see like some streams and it's like, you know, I seen like some streams about to start up. Mary Duran, what's good? Especially because, actually, hold on, I'm changing thought processes here. But sometimes I'm like in the middle of like an intense game and I can't read chat and interact with chat. Obviously trying to play like a twos match of Rocket League. I might miss some messages. So like, if y'all are interacting with each other, it doesn't really feel like anyone's being ignored, you know? That's kind of the hope. That's kind of the hope. What wheels are these? These are called the Reapers. I think they're like inverted Reapers or something like that. You're not the first person to ask me that. I don't know how rare they are. Yeah, they're called Reapers though. They're like some kind of special ones. I don't like inverted or something. I'll check them before I hop in my twos matches. Yes, we're gonna run private matches. I'm gonna need you guys to be a little patient with me these next few days, because the private matches might not be the same way they used to be, where it's like I'm getting on and we do private matches immediately. Because I realize when I do that, I'm really not getting any better at Rocket League. I need to take some time to actually improve, like dedicate time to like getting better at Rocket League. So I do have to take time to like sit in practice and stuff like this. Then I do have to take time to play with people at my own rank. We left off on a 6-game streak. Yeah, that's insane. That's why I'm trying to get the warm up back, so I'm like, so we can continue to play on that level. Can we play threes? We can run some threes later. The thing is the mode that I got coached in twos. So I'm really trying to like cement those lessons into my brain. And practice those things. Can we play threes even though you'll mess up my rank? If we were to play threes, it would probably have to be casual. It would probably have to be casual threes. Despite what I say in private matches. See, like the thing is, like, you guys know me in like a private match sense, where I'm like, I'm just playing, like in the private matches, I'm playing just for fun, you know? The private matches, I'm like, I want to get you guys in here. I want to hang out. I want to see like the skills that everyone has. They're not serious to me. That's kind of why I don't really want to tolerate like people being toxic in private matches and stuff like that. Because it's like, there's no need. It's just, if you get a crappy teammate or who you think is a crappy teammate, hey, so be it. I mean, people tell me like countless times I'm a crappy teammate in like ranked, right? Regardless of how good I am, if I was in a diamond lobby and we lost, I would get called a crappy teammate. And it's like, you don't know how good the other person is. So like, I really don't want that in the private matches, you know? Like, we're just having fun. How do I make money? By you telling your friends that this is the best stream you've ever seen in your life. And you have the most fun here, right here, with me. That's how I'm gonna start making money. Right now, I don't make any money from streaming. I make like maybe $1 a day, if that. Sometimes, if I'm lucky, I make $1 a day from streaming. But I just gotta get my numbers up, basically. Yeah, I'm making bank. Yeah, you're right. The amount of money that I make, like, streaming right now, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I'm at a negative balance on my internet bill alone. That's not even it. Oh my gosh, did you see that? That flip reset into the shot was, that was a crazy amount of speed, actually. You thought you needed to have 2K subs to even make 10 bucks a week? Well, if you got subs, that's a different story, because each sub's giving you at least $2. If you're an affiliate, if you're a partner, you make a little bit more from subs. But 2K subs, 2K subs in a month is almost $4,000. So, but that's subs, not followers. Oh, but that's on Twitch. That's on Twitch. So I don't know how it is on YouTube. I need 1,000 subs to even. I don't get paid on YouTube at all yet. I'm making no money from YouTube. I haven't hit any milestones to get paid on YouTube. I also haven't hit any milestones to get paid on TikTok. So currently, the only revenue I'm making is Twitch, and that's like, I don't know. I stream for like, I'll stream for, I mean, yesterday I streamed for 8 hours. That 8-hour stream made like 80 cents, I think. So not much. Zerty, you talking about that flip reset into the shot, or did I do something while I was talking that I just didn't? That flip reset into the shot was like crazy. I didn't expect that much power out of it. Oh no, you thought I was talking about YouTube. No, I don't make any money on YouTube currently. I do not have the following for that just yet. Do I know how many, do I know what affects how much I get paid? So basically, when people sub to the channel, it's like on Twitch. So like say somebody subs, that gives me like $2 for the month based on that one person. It's like $2 and some change. So I think a sub to have like no ads on a channel is like $5. So I'm like making roughly about a little less than half of that $5 that you sent into Twitch. The rest of everything else comes from ads. I could add things for you guys to spend money on. Like there's some paid features. The little dragon up top. You guys can normally interact with him for free. The dragon Peppa. But there's also paid interactions where you can feed and like give him drinks and stuff like that. And I get like a certain amount of that revenue. Because that is essentially bits. I think everything that you guys donate in bits, I think that goes straight to me. You need Epic to sponsor me? I think I'm a long, long way from an Epic sponsor. I think I'm a long way from an Epic sponsor. As much as I'd like to think I'm good at Rocket League, I'm nowhere near deserving of an Epic sponsor on skill alone. But I mean, companies do look at things like kind of like personality and like if I was if Epic was to sponsor me, that in turn kind of means that I'm representing Epic. So like it's like the same as when I was like trying to pick a mod, trying to pick out a mod for the stream and stuff like that. I have to be careful because that mod is kind of representing me as well. So like if Epic was to give me a sponsorship, they would be trusting me to represent them, you know? Which wouldn't be a bad idea, Epic, if you're listening, because I am public affairs trained. I am public affairs trained, so wouldn't be a bad idea on their part, you know? Just saying. I also have a degree in public relations, so Epic is Xerxes is CPR certified, just in case anyone, you know, plays the game a little too hard. Have him at the live events. Have Xerxes at the live events. Can't go wrong with a CPR certified guy at live events, right? Oh, that was a bad try at that shot in the first place. Oh my god, what an angle. All right. That was crazy. All right, let's hit the main menu. Are you still in training there, Xerxes? I missed the message. Still in training. Let me know when you're ready to hit some twos. We can queue. Okay, here we go. Let's queue up competitive twos. See if we can keep that streak going. Last time we were here, before I ended the stream, 6-game streak. 6-game streak. Can we continue that?